Hello,
Hi there.
everyone.
Welcome. Cheers. Welcome to tea time.
Welcome to tea time. Mine is still steaming. I don't know if I can drink it.
Too hot. Well, welcome. It's been a little bit since our last tea time to now, and this is June of 2022, and we're here to share a little bit about posture. But before we talk about posture, we're also gonna chat like we normally do.
Like what's been going on? Well, what kind of tea are you drinking today?
Oh, lemon ginger.
Lemon ginger.
Lemon ginger.
Nice.
And I had that on purpose. I'll tell you why in a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you said what's new. Who's going first?
Don't you want to know what kind of tea I'm drinking?
Sorry. I think Trisha has a specialty. What is your tea?
My tea is lemon balm tea, and it is a special tea because I don't know if you remember me chatting about how I was expanding my garden and I was going to do a tea garden and a medicinal garden. So I actually just harvested the leaves from my garden and then poured some warm water over top. So I'm enjoying some nice lemon balm tea. So yeah, it's exciting. Yeah.
From the farm.
I'm hopeful that I keep taking lots of these herbs every day, like the mint and the chocolate mint and the lemon balm. I'm hopeful that I'll have enough by the end of the year to dry them. So I'll have some over the winter, but we'll see. But I think herbs like to be picked. So I'm hoping it'll just make them bushier plants and and they'll thrive. So yeah, that's the kind of tea that I'm drinking today. Okay, so now what is new with you? What have you been up to around here?
Well, do we want to do what's new or do you want to do like a recap? Like it's been a busy month.
Sure.
I guess new is a recap.
Yeah.
Kind of idea. I want to mention the Napanee Heritage Race, which was hosted this month, and there are 3 lovely ladies that helped create that race. I don't know if you're participating or not, or if you haven't, you don't know who the women are in charge of making that run as amazingly as it has. That would be Trisha. Aaron and Heather.
Yeah, Aaron Gregory, Heather Giffen. Yes.
So. And they've got a nice vision there, and they kept that going in that they put on this amazing race with a 1 mile race for kids and a 5K race for 12 and older. If you're 12 and older, you got to register for the 5 kilometer race.
Well, some of them younger can do the 5K. So
right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You can't go in the 1 miler if you're over 12.
Right.
It's the other way around.
Yeah.
But yeah, they pick an organization or something from the community, and then it's a not-for-profit run, right?
Yes.
So all the money you guys create through sponsorship and whatnot cover the cost of the race, but then everything extra goes to
the community. Yeah. So this was our 5th year. We had a 2-year hiatus. So we usually generate between $10,000 and $15,000, and like Jeff said, it goes back into the community. Year 1, we gave the money to the Rotary for the new park. That's in Napanee. So if you're local, and it's all
local, you know what that is.
Yeah, the Rotary Park. Year 2, we gave the money to the Seniors Outreach Service that was in Napanee for their recreation programs. Year 3, we gave the money to the Limestone District School Board to resurface the track, and that project is all done, which is beautiful.
At the NDSS High School.
Yeah, at the Napanee District Secondary School. And now we're on a 3-year project to build an outdoor fitness park for all of their community in Napanee. So we need lots of funds to do that. So 3 years. Gibbard's is our main sponsor because it's going to be located on their property, on the trail by the river. So so we're in year 2. We just finished. Next year should be our last year to raise money for that, and then hopefully we can see that project go in. So it's incredible. It is really incredible.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations to everyone who participated and to the ladies for organizing,
and the volunteers too.
And of course the volunteers that
race marshals, go this way.
Yeah. So there's that. There's a Father's Day in there. There's all of the stuff happening right now. School is ending, so our high school guys are off, and Foster, as we're recording this, is on his last day of school, and we're all about to jump into summer vacation. So all kinds of exciting things happening there. And summer solstice just happened as well, which is what I'm going to talk about that. So the summer solstice, right? The zenith of the sun for the summer, in that there's the most daylight. I created and offered and did do a ceremony, a ritual around manifesting, and we hosted in the yurt on a summer solstice. of manifesting energy into an item, an energy item, I would call it, or a sacred item, like for example, like a bracelet or something that you would wear or carry on your person. So we had I'm gonna pull these out and just explain. So we started with just a blank piece of paper circle, and there's a perimeter on that. And on that paper, then we build that as a sigil, where you would use just like a letter creator. So that just has basically all the letters of the alphabet. So if you had a word like heal and you wanted to put healing energy into, say, your bracelet, you would trace a sigil onto, by following letters, you create dots on that little thing, and then you would connect the dots. Now that one doesn't say heal, but that's the idea. You create this like squiggly line, which is not coherent to your conscious mind, but your subconscious mind has an understanding of what that is. So you might go in more detail, like I want to heal my right shoulder or whatever. I separated my right shoulder. I'm going to heal my right shoulder. But you boil the manifestation down to like one word if you can, or one representation of word. Maybe it's like I don't know, maybe an archangel like Raphael might represent healing for you. So you could use like Raphael in the creation of the sigil, or whatever that might be. So yeah, I had everybody led through a ceremony creating a sigil on the paper. And then there was a breathing technique and energy that went into creating the sigil and filling the perimeter of that paper. And then we linked the paper, sigil, and all the energy that they put into it, into their item, whatever that was that they personally chose and brought. And then we had fire. Fire is always exciting. So there was a fire part of the ceremony where the paper then was burned, and that energy would have been released in with being tied to their item, and then that then being with them as they carried around to help them manifest that whatever they had in mind. And everybody's creations or manifestations are all unique and different. There were all kinds of neat stuff. Anyway, it was very exciting for me to facilitate it, and I'm looking to do them again. Another one or for the fall equinox, and then I'll probably continue on those major the winter solstice and the spring equinox as well. But anyway, that was exciting. It was cool.
But I think you're even open to having like a group event. Like if there was a group of people, coworkers, friends, relatives that wanted to have sort of like their own little gathering and go through this process, I think you're open to hosting those as well, right?
Yeah, like if let's say you had like a family crisis or something like that, and everybody in the family wanted to create a healing energy for a family member or something, if you wanted to, you could reach out to me and we could create, or I could create a specific ceremony for your family or your folks, and you come in with and create and energize items for someone in your family member, or maybe your family wants to manifest a new car because the car broke down and everybody wants to be on board with that, or your coworkers or your family members. It could be literally anything. But
I guess I'm just saying, like, we don't need the summer solstice in order to do this.
No,
it can be done at any time.
It can be done at any
Yeah,
time. I just harvesting the extra energy of that, and we had lemon ginger tea, and we had wore some yellow colors and stuff. Anyway, it was fun and exciting. That was new. And then I'm gonna go one more, and then I'm gonna let you talk.
I don't have much to say.
You have much to say. Outdoor yoga is about to happen. We're getting on board for that, and that will be kicking off this coming Saturday for the first outdoor yoga. We've had, as you would know, indoor yoga in the yurt, which is limited by space, right? But outdoor in the yard, we should be able to accommodate easily 15 people, and it'll be beautiful.
And we have parking for 15
and
too.
There's definitely parking for 15. Yeah. Lot more energy created in the practice as well. And last summer we had, I guess we did for all of August anyway. I think we had outdoor, or maybe. Anyway.
It was June, July, and August. It came up as a Facebook memory, so
okay.
It was like the end of June.
It was that long. It was at the end of June. So yeah, this as we pop into July, we're going to start that again.
Yeah. So your first one is Saturday, July the 2nd.
Yeah.
At 9 a.m. Outdoors. My first one is not going to be until July the
12th.
11th.
2, 3, 4, 7, and 4 is 11. The 11th. Monday the 11th.
Monday
yes.
the 11th. Yes.
And yours is a half hour later at
9:30
9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
start.
Yeah. If it gets hot, maybe we'll move it up, but we'll just stick with the 9:30. So mine's going to run for 6 weeks. I don't know if you put a limit on yours. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do 6 weeks starting July 11th. So
I'm going to go week by week at the moment.
week
but
by week.
There
Okay.
you go. There's some options there to gather with bigger numbers and lots of energy to come in that too. Yeah, the garden's looking good.
Yeah, garden is looking good. Been busy in the garden. Yeah, just, planting some of the seeds that I had. You can see they're all gone. They're all in the garden, and most of them did pretty good. The herbs didn't really transplant that well. I had to get some new herbs in the ground, but just all a learning experience, but everything is looking really good. I've been harvesting lettuce, all of our greens, kale, spinach is done. I did replant it. I don't know how it'll do in the summer, but I will replant it in the fall. The chickens love Swiss chard, so that is gone.
So we didn't get much of it at all.
And the chickens love beet greens. And I love beets, and I planted so many beets because our family loves beets, and I hope that they just get enough energy from what's left there. I'm not sure. So Jeff's going to build me a fence this summers to keep those chickens
friends
out
so that they have the freedom to roam freely, but maybe not take our harvest before we're ready to have it ourselves anyway.
But doing some preserving as well. That's one of my goals this year, was not only to have stuff in the garden, but also to try to preserve food. So rhubarb, I just did some rhubarb and honey and canned that, and also made a barbecue sauce with rhubarb. So that has been canned. Strawberry season right now. So I've been canning strawberries, doing strawberry lemon jam, using lemon as the pectin. So again, trying to just be holistic and use something natural. I did try using apple as pectin, and I just don't think I let it cook long enough, but just experimenting. I still canned it. It's just more like a strawberry sauce instead of a strawberry jam. I'm also going to be doing some strawberry and honey and fermentation. So we had lots of radishes. I mean, I like the odd radish, but I'm not going to eat radishes all the time. So I fermented my first little bit of radishes, going to ferment some more radishes and ferment some turnips, because our turnips are ready as well. So yeah, it's busy. It's fun. It's good. I got to get into this new groove of preservation and making sure everything's set up. It's busy. It's busy tending, and it's a lot of work to preserve, but I love seeing those cans on my shelf. So that's kind of exciting.
Yeah. That's cool. You got a reset about to start.
Yes, we have a 10-day reset starting on Monday, July the 4th. I like to do a reset 4 times a year. It's kind of like a mini detox, a mini reset. The reset is sugar-free, it's gluten-free, and it's dairy-free. 10 days. Maybe you do the 10 days. Maybe in the summer, 10 days is too hard. Maybe you just do 3 days in the summer. You do 5 days in the summer. But any little bit of resetting can help. We're into this season now. We've had Mother's Day, we've had Father's Day, we've got Canada Day coming up. It's barbecue season. We're snacking on lots of foods. We are partaking in alcoholic drinks. So just to have a couple of days to clean everything up and just to give your body some love and some attention and some self-healing can help get us through the rest of the summer nice and healthy on a note. So if you're interested in joining, you can join the Facebook Reset group for free. And follow along with the videos. If you want the recipes, which are awesome this year, well, they're always awesome, but the recipes are really good. It's $35 plus you get a month's worth of coaching, group coaching with me. So that's an added bonus for the month of July. Yeah. And the yoga and still taking one-on-one clients, always taking one-on-one clients for my 6-month program, which I named finally. I used to just call it Metabolic Balance because that is the program, but I've called it Hormone and Metabolism Healing Solution, because that's what we do.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd like to also mention that from the Heritage Race, I'm going to talk about energy medicine. So I've been successfully having more energy medicine sessions, booking them in more regularly, which is fantastic for me and for those who are booking in with me, I feel. So that's been fantastic and awesome. But at the Heritage Race, I offered a coupon, which was $25 off your an energy medicine session as long as you book in before July 31st. So that was exclude. There's some other parts of that coupon that have some other aspects on it. Anyway, my point is if you do not have a coupon in front of you, but you want to experience an energy medicine session, you can just mention the Heritage Race and I will give you $25 off an energy medicine session for yourself. So you can reach out through, well, you'll figure out how to contact us.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could come to you. There's an additional cost for that. But if you're coming to me in the year, then you'll see all that and have the $25 off. That would be great.
Lovely. Lovely.
Okay,
All
let's talk about posture. Posture then. So what's the importance of posture?
Okay.
All right. So yeah, what is the importance of posture, right? The importance of posture, there's lots of them, I guess. But I guess the biggest thing is when you're tall, proud, upright, you're aligning your spine in good alignment. And when it's in good alignment, then well, let's go physiologically, body wise, right? Like if you're tall, proud, and upright, you're physiologically, like shoulders, hips, knees, ankles all have better traction for those joints, with less strain. If you're slouched or offset in some way, then there's certainly a strain that can happen through those joints. The muscles supporting or moving those joints could be at their greatest capacity for strength and endurance in that as well. Then physiologically breathing, if you're upright, if you're tall, proud, upright, you have a larger opening chest cavity for your lungs to expand on an inhalation and to recede or release on an exhalation.
And I think that's really important because if you are not in a good posture and you are slouching forward, those muscles start to tighten up. And then when you do need to take that big breath, there's constriction there. You can't take a big breath. And I know when I do my yoga classes, I like to start the class. We're laying on our backs, and I just want everybody to take a big breath in and hold it and see where that restriction is. And you will find that a lot of people can't get a big breath, including myself, because of muscle tightness through the chest, through the back, through the shoulders, through the neck. Because of poor posture. And so we go through the yoga class, and at the end of the class, we do the same thing. We've been all stretched out, feeling nice and relaxed. And then we take a big breath, and you can notice you get so much more breath, so much more expansion, because you've loosened up those muscles that are so tight, those accessory what am I trying to say? Those breathing muscles that help with breath. We don't think about these chest muscles helping with breath, but they absolutely do.
Yeah. Right. So, okay. Physiologically, and then mentally or even emotionally, if you want to stack those two together, I would say if I say, okay, let's picture someone depressed, and what comes to mind? Probably someone slouched or rounded, or
you're just going inwards, right?
Inward. Yeah. Versus if I say someone that you might view as confident or strong, or for like we say the word superhero, you might think of a body position or body alignment, typically where they're very tall, proud, chest open, or heart space open, and that kind of thing. So it's harder to, not saying you can or can't, it is harder, in my opinion, to be depressed or repressed when you're tall and proud and open. Mm-hmm. And then I feel the same as the other way. If you're slouching over, it's a little more challenging to be upbeat and positive. Mm-hmm. So, and therefore, what we're saying, you can condition your musculature to hold you in a certain alignment. So if you're not aware of it and you're often this way, you're repressing your opportunity of being more optimistic or up or positive, I guess. Mm-hmm. So catching yourself and being aware of being proud and upright mentally may help you to be more optimistic or emotionally allow the emotions to flow in and out.
Can I add to that a little bit?
Yes, of course.
So and often, not that I use posture as an example, but let's say I have a client who is on this a journey for weight loss, and they're stuck at a certain, the scale isn't moving anywhere. And when we dig down to it, it's usually a mental block. Like this is the weight that I always get to. I can't get past this weight. And I try to get clients to envision themselves. Okay, just envision yourselves that you've already lost it. It's already done. You've already lost it. You're living in the body where you've already got past that barrier. How do you carry yourself? How do you go about your day? What tasks do you perform? And if you can just picture yourself beating that block, what happens? The first thing you do is you go from here to like, yeah, I did it. Like, I'm so proud of myself and I did it. And then mentally that filters through the rest of your body. Energetically, we get past that block and the scale starts to move. So it's, so I guess that's just a way that we try to overcome those blocks as well. Already done. When we've already accomplished something, immediately we get proud and we stand proudly. Yeah. With good posture.
And then you link that exactly where I was thinking next, from mentally, emotionally to energetically, right? So how can you allow your energy to flow through your body best with good posture, nice deep breathing? Sure, if you've got a repressed shallow breathing, your energy flow through your body, through your energy bodies systems would be restricted as well. So that openness, tallness, proudness opens up all of that for mental, emotional, and energy to flow. Absolutely. So if you're aware of any energy medicine exercises or applying those with good posture, they're going to be far more effective than being slouched over.
Now, in terms
good
of
breathing along the way.
Yeah, in terms of good posture, we don't want you to be like rigid all day long. No. So allowing the body to flow, flow as it needs to flow, move as it needs to move. But if you notice yourself in this position, maybe it's when you're driving your car, maybe it's when you're on your phone or on your computer, just being mindful of when you start to slouch and then just trying to prop yourself up a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, don't be robotic or like a soldier all day long and too stiff and too stern. Your
core's pulled in like super tight all day long. No, you don't need to do that.
Just think of up and open. Maybe open is a better way than being tense, but up and open. If that makes more sense.
Yeah. And if you're short, you gain a little bit of height when you just put your shoulders down and back. Yeah. Makes you feel a little bit taller.
Okay, there you go. So good luck and
just your weekly reminder.
Staying energized and posturized. And we'll be back in July for another tea time in July. Again, I think we're just planning on one because there's lots of summer vacationing and fun with kids, our family to be had. But we will be back for at some point in July. We don't have a date set in mind, but we'll get you one in July for sure. And topic to be named.
To be determined.
To be determined. Anything else you want to add, dear?
No, that's it.
All right. Thanks. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Enjoy your summer, and we'll catch up with you in July. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.